reach up out of your hip, really press down with your hip and really reach up so you get a nice stretch and really, really lifting the side of the body. So don't just kind of really, really lift it. So you get a nice stretch and pull those fingers over your head. Really, really reaching. And come up, other side, lift, pull your fingers way, way up. And then stretch up and really lift from the side of your body and stretch over. Get a real nice long pull of that skin, stimulating the fascia of the body so we can work out those obliques later. Good. One more time, up and over, and this time you're gonna go all the way down to your leg, or as far as you can go, right? If you need to bend your knees because you're not too flexible, go ahead and bend them a little bit. I definitely want you to bend the opposite leg that you're towards. So if you're to the left, bend the right, and if you're to the right, bend your left. And then straighten it, and then bend the leg that you're at, and then straighten it. One more time, bend the opposite leg and kind of lean to the side so you really stretch out that hip. Ellen, did you get your pelvic clock?
I did.
I'll make you a little video of how to use it.
Okay.
And then straighten and bend. One more time, and then come to the center and roll up, roll up, roll up. And to the other side, up and over and down to the leg. And bend the opposite leg. And straighten and bend the leg that you're at. And straighten and bend the other leg again. And really kind of lean and push into that opposite hip. Stretching out the piriformis and all that. So your pelvis can loosen up a little bit. And then straighten it. And then come to the center and bend both legs. Try to go down as low as you can, guys. Make sure your toes are facing forward so they're in line with your knee. And now you can rotate from the femur at the hip so that your legs are turned out and bend your legs in that position. So this will open up the hips a little bit more. It's a little deeper stretch. Can you feel that? Try to bring your tail down. Good, and then stretch your legs and roll up. Good. Let's, let me get something. Ellen, if you want to use yours, we can do that. If not, you can do it without this, but this little device kind of helps you out. It's called the pelvic clock, and it's really good for loosening like the piriformis, tight IT bands, sciatica, any kind of low back pain. But anyways, if you want to get yours, Ellen, and then everyone who doesn't have one, we can still do the same exercises. Like I said, this just kind of enhances it. So okay. We're going to lie down on our back. It's an enhancer. All right, lying down with your feet together, shoulders nice and flat, ribs on the mat, so you don't want your ribs popping out, legs nice and tight. You're going to inhale deeply, and on the big exhale, you're going to start curling your tail up towards your nose, so you are in a posterior pelvic tilt. Ellen, put the device right at your tailbone on your sacrum. So it's at the lowest part. It's underneath the ischium. It's not quite up in the low back. Hold it here. So you should be in a nice little tuck, a posterior tuck. And then inhale and slowly, as you're lifting your stomach even more, exhale and roll your pelvis to an anterior tilt so that you are slightly arched in the back, or a lot arched actually. The more arched you are, the looser you are, which is great because you got to loosen up your pelvis. And then curl back up into your posterior arch. Good. And then again into your anterior arch. So you have a nice arch in your back with your tail going down towards the mat. The babies are sleeping. How nice. And then roll back one more time. Try to go further. Each time you go back and forth with your pelvis, try to go further and further. And rock forward one more time. And then come back to your center. And then you're going to take your hips and using your obliques, you're going to hike the hip up and push the other one down. So these, you're not just hiking up and down. I want you to hold it and I want you really to press the hip up and really to press the opposite hip down so that you're using your force to stretch it. Don't just kind of wiggle your hips and do it. Have intent. And then the other.
Is it a bridge really that we're doing, or?
Is it a what? No, we're just hiking our hips up and down like this.
Just hiking them up and down. Okay.
But do it with intent. Do it very slow. Take your time and use your obliques to really push the hip down and really pull the other hip up. That way you're really stretching out the sides. And then to the other side slowly and with intent, pulling your stomach in the whole time, lifting your pelvic floor. And then hike them up to the other side. How are you doing there? You getting those hip hikes nice, Lisa?
Yep.
I like to put my hands on the hips and kind of force them down. You know, just kind of use a little bit of help, pushing one down and one up. And then one last time to the opposite side. Good. Now arms are down and we're going to rock the hips from side to side. So like you're doing kind of like a hula dance. Try to keep your knees still and just rock from your waist. So you're using your obliques, just like we rotate the ribs with the obliques, we're using the lower obliques to rotate the pelvis from side to side, like you would the ribs. So we're doing kind of like a reverse spiral twist like we do, usually from the ribs. This time we're doing it from the hips. Just rocking it and pushing it. You got to really use some force. Good. And then kind of just make like a little circle around and around, covering all of the areas we went to, and then reverse it. Really using your spine and your core to move your pelvis, not so much using your glutes. I really want you to use those back muscles and the muscles in your stomach to help move your hips around, not your booty. Good. And then hold still in the center. You're going to curl your tail up one more time as far as you can. And you're going to keep curling it up. Squeeze those legs together. Now I'm already getting a cramp in my booty. Curl the tail up, curl it. So you don't want to just lift the hips. You want to curl the tail until the pelvis lifts naturally. All right. And you only want to curl up to your lowest rib. So you're not very high, but the pelvis is still really curling up. Now you're going to press your hips down away from you, lengthening the spine. Keep the hips, keep that curl up in your tail. So you're lengthening the spine, and then you're going to inhale, exhale, drop the chest, drop the waist, keep the tail up, really pulling long until the low back hits the ground, and then release the tail finally at the end. Okay, so that way you get a lot of length in your spine. Again, curl your tail up until you're on your lowest rib, really squeezing those legs together, and pull your hips down. Inhale, exhale, drop your chest, drop your ribs, drop your low back, and then release the pelvis. Good. I always grow about an inch after that. Now let's do a few basic abs. Ellen, you can keep the pelvic clock there because I feel that it helps you find your core stability a little bit easier. I don't know if you can kind of feel, that you're having to stabilize somewhat.
Uh-huh.
Hmm?
Yeah, I can feel it.
Good. Okay, so focus on that feeling and really try to connect your stomach to the movement of your legs and your body. So we're going to inhale, and then your exhale, you're going to draw one leg up into a 90-degree angle. Inhale, exhale, using your belly. So you want to tighten that belly first and then pick up the leg. Inhale, exhale, lower down. Inhale, exhale, lower down. Inhale, exhale, pick it up. Inhale, exhale, pick it up. And down, and tighten the belly, and grip, and down, and up. Really squeezing the stomach. Up, up, down, down, one more, up, hold it here. Extend the legs out or up, whichever is more comfortable for you. Out is more challenging, really pushing the toes away from you, reaching long through the hips so that you're long in the waist. Ribs are down and together. Holding that balance there, Ellen, on that clock. Really try to reach those legs, send energy through them, Lisa. Really point them hard and push. Like if I'm pulling your feet away from you personally with my hands. That's what I do with my clients that come in here. I'll pull them so they can get a nice long stretch. And then pull them in and push them out. Inhale, exhale, tighten your belly, pull them in and press them out. And pull them in with your stomach and press them out with your stomach. And in. And send energy when you press them out. Push and pull and push and pull, push, pull, push, hold, lift the legs up, holding your stomach nice and tight, lower them down and up, just very small, down, up, really utilizing the low abs, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, very small and very careful. Really focusing on letting the stomach move the legs. So I'm pulling my stomach down into the clock. You could pull it down into the mat to help get that sensation of pulling your stomach into your spine and really using that to move the legs. I'm barely moving mine. It's very small. Bruce, take your legs higher to the ceiling and lift your bottom up just a little bit. You can even put your hands underneath your bottom if you need to, but feet go up. That way you're really pushing down into the mat to move your legs and really working those low abs. Really small, very small. Down, up, down, up. The emphasis is on up. Down, up, down, up. Very small. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Good. Bend your legs. Now stretch one leg out. Pull it in and reach and in and stretch and in and stretch and in. Stretch. In, stretch, in, stretch, in, stretch, in. Good. And then just take your knees into your chest and just give yourself a nice stretch, 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 really kind of lifting the tail off the ground and really pulling that spine, the low spine, nice and long through the tail. So you kind of have to push your tail out towards the wall from underneath you. These are all deliberate long movements. Good, and then take your legs to one side and get yourself a nice stretch here. Arms and body are flat on the floor. Head should be facing the ceiling. The ribs should be as far down towards the mat as possible. Now with your stomach, pull your legs back to the center and then take them to the other side. Keep them high towards your chest so they're in a 90-degree angle. And then use your stomach to pull back center. Now we're going to take that a little faster, but don't take the legs down the whole way. I want you to go down halfway and then pull center with the belly. Go down halfway, pull center with the belly. Go down and pull up. Go down and pull up. Really use the stomach to pull your legs center. Keep control when you take them to the side, so you don't want them to just flap around. Controlled and control. Squeeze the legs together using the stomach. One more set. And center. Good. Bring the legs in again. And hold on to your legs, round up so you're like a turtle. Then you're gonna lift the legs, lift the arms, reach for your toes. And we're gonna go up, reach, 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 up, reach. Reach for the sky, reach for your toes, up and 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 up. Hold it up, hold it, hold it. Now lower the legs down and up, very small. And keep reaching those arms. Look at your stomach. Really be rounded off. Get your shoulders off the ground. Shoulders away from your ears. Down, up, down, up. Now reach and lift the legs at the same time. Reach and lift the legs. Reach, down, up, down, reach, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up. And then roll down. Whew, my abs are burning. How are you guys? Are you guys abs burning, or do we need to do some more? Are your abs burning, Bruce?
Yes.
Good. Okay. I just want to make sure we need to do more.
I'll let the ladies decide.
I think we're good.
Enough of those.
I use on the clock, Ellen, just like you do these. But
Actually, I have to say it was easier with the clock. Is it supposed to be easier with the clock?
Yes. It helps you find your center better, you know?
Okay, interesting. Yeah. You guys want to get a clock.
Yeah, but that'll help you focus more on that area, you know, instead of having to get into your low back, you know?
Yeah.
You can do them better with that underneath you instead of having to do less because of your back pain, you know, when you
Right.
Okay.
Just so you guys know, it's like rounded on one side and
It's wonderful. All of my clients have gotten one. That's why I had recommended you might want to get one, because I know you have some low back pain, but they're great because the key to a pain-free low back is a loose pelvis. That's the only thing. All right, take the legs back up. We're going to stretch one leg down all the way to the ground. Hold on to the top leg and really pull it towards you. Now squeeze your inner thighs together so your legs aren't like all apart everywhere. So you're in order. Now lift your chest and stretch towards the leg you're holding. So we're just gonna do a little leg stretch and really press the opposite leg down to the floor so it's nice and long and you can stretch out the hip flexor on the opposite leg. And then lie back down, bring the other leg up, switch, squeeze those legs together, press the bottom leg down, pull the other leg towards you and lift your head and your shoulders. Really stretch up towards the leg, nice and long. Stretch, push energy through your foot, push lots of energy through it. Push the back of your leg out so that your leg straightens. So you don't want to straighten the leg from the knee, you want to straighten it from the back. So think of your hamstrings. Now press your hamstrings out, away from you. And that'll help stretch that leg more and activate the hamstrings as well. So Ellen, can you press more into the back of your leg? Press really into the hamstring.
That's about it for me.
Huh?
That's my tight hamstring there, but yeah.
Good for you then. You should do a few every day. All right, lie back down and arms over your head and lift the legs just slightly so they hover off the ground. Your hands are hovering, your shoulders are away from your ears, your ribs are in, your toes are pointed and sending energy. Now you're going to go down slightly and up. You're not going to touch the ground with your legs. You're just going to go right above it into a hover. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Really tighten your stomach, down, up. Push it to your spine. Push your belly button to your spine. And up and up. Ellen, you can be in an imprint or on your device, whichever.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my device under my.
Good. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Good. Hold the legs down. Lower them all the way. Stretch your fingers. Reach them way away from your toes. Point your toes, reach them away from your fingers. So you're really pulling long, long, long. Lift your stomach up and really stretch up through the ribs, creating space between the ribs and the pelvis. Then you're gonna take your arms up to the sky, shoulders down. You're gonna nod your chin without lifting your head. And then you're gonna roll up by using your ribs to pull up, then your stomach to pull you up. You're gonna stay rounded. So here I am in what we call a C curve, Lisa. It's called a C curve. So your belly button's back and your ribs are back and your head is looking like slightly down in line with your spine. And then you're gonna finish rolling forward, pulling your stomach back even more and reach your hands like you're sliding them on this table and staying rounded. Don't come up, so really stay rounded. And then you're gonna roll back down, squeeze those legs together, roll back down slowly, 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 slowly. Arms overhead and arms to the ceiling. Nod your chin, roll up and push your stomach in, like if I'm punching you in the stomach. Round your spine. Keep it rounded, roll that down. Nice and slow and carefully. Arms overhead, arms up to the ceiling, nod your chin. Squeeze those legs together and roll up. Roll, roll, roll. Squeeze your legs together, stay rounded, reach. Really stretching out the back. Your thoracic spine should feel nice and long. Your ribs are up inside of it, opening it up. And then you're gonna roll that down, stomach in. And one more time, arms up and to the ceiling, nod your chin, roll up, roll forward, and hold it there, reach and reach, stretching out the low back, really rounding, pulling your stomach back. And then sit up nice and tall, bend your knees, and your arms are in front of you. All right, so squeezing those legs together, we're going to roll back and open one arm, really reaching and sending energy through them, like you're on the drill team. I was on the drill team. We had to have these straight arms all the time. So you're rounding back and pulling long. Then you sit up, other side. Go back with your belly into your C curve and pull your arms apart. And then roll up to a tall position and keep going. Twist and up and roll back and up. Really roll, really lift at the top. Pull your chest up, roll back and up. Pelvis under you and chest slips. Back, chest lifts, tail goes under you and up and roll and up and open. Reach, go back. Really try to go deeper each time if you can. Really using your stomach to hold you up as you're reaching those arms. Roll and up, one more each side and together, roll back and together, sitting up. Good. All right. Taking your hands behind you. You're going to lift the knees. Actually, you can go back on your elbows. All right. Take the legs up. We're going to circle them around and center and around and up, using your stomach to lift right here. Inhale, exhale, lift. Keep rotating sides. Try not to sink into your shoulders. Stay lifted in your chest, guys, so you're not sinking in your shoulders. Push your chest high. Push your chest high. Lift it up. Lift it up. Lift it up. And up. Nice and slow. And up. Around and up. Around and up. One more time. Each side. And around and up. Good. Hold it here. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Now lower down. Open the legs and close. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Reach. Reach. Point those toes. Reach those feet. Squeeze. 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 The legs should bounce, 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 together, 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 together. All right, bring him down.
Ouch.
All right, I'm gonna turn my fan on, guys. I'll be right back.
I was wondering, it's either getting hotter in here or I'm getting fever.
You're like, we were just putting the wool and now we're sweating. So that's good.
I know, yeah.
All right. All right, so let's take it onto our stomachs and we'll do a few of those postural exercises. If you have some water bottles or some small 1 pound hand weights, maybe you can add those. You don't have to, but I only recommend 1 pound if you're going to use weights because I want you to focus on form. Now, are you getting some weights, Lisa?
No, I only have 3 pounds, so.
I saw you reaching. When you hold the weights, look, I want you to hold them in your thumb and your fingers long. Here, let me show you.
I'll take the bird.
Because this works more of the arm muscle here. So hold them like this. See how my thumbs are holding?
Yeah.
Gates the line in your body that you need to lengthen the muscle. And also it works like more muscles in the arm.
Okay.
On your stomach, arms are long, forehead's on the floor, palms are up. You're gonna pull your fingers down. Now you're gonna lift your arms up. Stay long, keep your body down, nice and long, and down, and up, and up, and up. Don't go all the way down. Keep it small, keep it tight. Really working tricep, and up, up, up. Fingers are long, reaching, reaching, down, up, 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 up. Hold them up, lift your chest, lower down. Lift your arms. So in lifting, I want you to lift your stomach first, then your ribs, and then your head comes with it. So try not to lead with the head. Lift with the body by tightening the stomach and down. Lift the arms and lift. Make sure your head is in line with your spine. Good. Keep going. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Head down, not with your head, yeah, with your body. There you go. Lift the arms, lift the body. Lift the arm, not with the head, Lisa. Lift your body first. Keep your head looking straight down. And lift up through the back. Really working those back muscles. Really working them. Really working them. Good. One more. Hold it here. Squeeze those legs together. Now, you're going to turn the palms down, and then you're going to move the arms to the side. Not too high, just a little bit below the shoulder. And you're going to lift higher as you pull them back and together. Keep them facing down and back and front. Back and lift and front. Back and lift higher. Front, back, 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 lift higher. Hold, bring them front and back, front and back, front and back, front, back, front, back. Send energy, lots. 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Lower down. Put your weights down. Take your arms in front of you. Stretch them out. If you guys did some tricep work there?
Yeah, I did it without the weights. It was good.
All right, so arms, you're back with your weights, with your fingers long. Arms are in front of you, shoulders away from your ears, legs nice and tight, sending energy through your feet and your hands. Lift your arms, lift your body, down. Lift your arms, lift your body, and down. Lift your arms, lift your body, and down. Lift your arms, keep going, and down. Good. Lift your arms, lift your body, keep your feet down. Don't lift the feet are planted. Plant your hips into the mat to really sustain you and push. I like to think of pushing my hip bones into the mat. That helps me lift a little more and keep my feet nice and stable. Good. And lift up, really press up. And up and hold, hold, up and hold, up and hold, up and hold. Now lift the feet also and swim, 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 swim like somebody's chasing you. Fast, go, breathe, go for it, swim, kick, come on, go, 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 go. Arms, 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 legs, lift, lift, lift. Up, up, up. Bruce, you're not swimming.
They caught me. All right.
Good, and then come down. All right, put your hands by your sides, right under your shoulders, and press into the heel of your hand. Keep your elbows close and press up so that you're on your tricep, so that your triceps are really booming. I'm lifting my fingers so that I can really be in the heel of my hand. Lift your fingers up, lift your fingers, there you go. Squeeze those elbows to your sides. Lift your fingers up, palms of your hands down by your shoulders. You can put the weights down, Lisa. Put the weight down and put your hand flat so that your palm is on the ground. There you go. Now lift your fingers and press up. But lift your fingers. No, your fingers. Put that down and then lift your fingers. There you go. That way you can really work the tricep and hold it there. Hold it, really press. Now go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Keep those fingers lifted, keep them lifted, and go, and go, and go, and go, and go. Whew. All right, calm down.
That does definitely focus on your triceps.
Yeah, so when you put your fingers up, it kind of brings the focus a little more. Sit back into your rest position and just take a moment. Does anybody need a water break?
Oh, why not? All right.
Yeah, so I thought we'd work more postural muscles, you know? You can do those every day, you guys, you know, when you're not, like when your back is hurting and your shoulders hurt. That'll help your shoulders, Ellen. You know how your shoulders hurt sometimes? Exercises regularly, like do a few each day. It'll really help strengthen your shoulders so they won't get so tired. All right, let's see. All right, on your side and legs together, and make sure you're up out of your shoulders. So you don't want to be crunched down. You want to be lifted up. Now, we're going to take one leg up and then squeeze the other leg up to it and hold. And then lower both legs and lift up and squeeze and hold. And down and up, squeeze the bottom one to it, hold and down, lift up and together, hold. Ellen, what are you doing?
It hurts my hip. Yeah.
Yeah, too.
Well,
I'm gonna put a pad under there, I think, or something.
I'm more like on my leg. I'm not really on my hip. I'm like more on the top of my leg. I'm really pressed up high. But maybe you could put a towel or something.
I've got my knee mat. Maybe I'll just use. Let's try that.
Yeah, and I'm not exactly on my hip. I'm more on like my up the highest part of my thigh. Do you have a cushion, Lisa?
I'm getting, like a little towel. I'll try that.
How about you got something?
I've got a towel and then we're on carpeting, so I'm okay.
Okay, and you can use your other hand, Bruce, in front of you to support yourself if you'd like.
Okay, I'm good.
Yeah, lift up my leg.
Together, hold, down. Up, together, hold, down, up, together, hold, down. One more, up, together, hold. Now hold them there and go down, up, 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 down, up. Really use those obliques. Really use the side of your belly to pull those legs up, up, up. Now a little bitty fast, up, 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 and down. Good, other side.
Oh,
Ouch. Okay.
All right, same thing. We'll just start with the up and then top leg up, bottom leg up, and hold, down. Top leg up, bottom leg up, hold, down. Top leg, bottom leg, hold, down. Really pull your stomach in, top, together, squeeze with the inner thighs and down. Lift, really use the inner thigh to squeeze that leg up tight and down and up and squeeze and down, up, squeeze and down. Let's do 1 and down, up, 2 and down, up, 3, together, down, up, 4, together, down, 1 more, together, down. Now take them up, down, 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 up. Now hold them up and pulse, pulse, little pulses, up, 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 up. Squeeze those legs together, squeeze them, squeeze them, squeeze them, squeeze them, up, 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 and come down. Phew. Okay, that was great.
that was fun.
This helped a lot.
Oh, wow, Al. Is
It's a good cushion.
that construction or what? Is
What's that?
that part of your construction?
No, I have it for my knees actually, but it helped for my hips too, so that's good.
Oh, good.
I'll send you one, Lisa, when I send you your package.
Perfect.
Okay, all right. Let's go to the other side again. I'm just kind of switching sides so we don't get too tired on one side all at once. All right, so back to the other side. And now we're gonna lift the legs and reach for them. So you're gonna go up and down, a little twist and down, and twist and down, and twist and down. So you're rotating to face them, then you rotate back on your side. Then you rotate and you reach up and you rotate back to your side. And you rotate and you reach up and you rotate to the side. And up and down and up and down. Rotate, lower, rotate. You're rotating from your stomach. Your stomach is pulling you. Your stomach is releasing. Your stomach is pulling you. Your stomach is releasing. Use your stomach and down and stomach and down and stomach and down. One more, stomach up and hold. Reach for those feet. Hold it. Hold it. Now hold it here. Lower and lift. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Really using your stomach. Facing your legs. Face your legs. You're facing your legs. You're rotated and your legs are lowering and lifting. Really working those obliques. Good. And down. Good. And on to the other side.
And you can deal with Bailey. You're late.
It was kind of hard.
Yes.
Really hard.
I'm speaking just for myself, but yes.
I'm just using one leg to try. One leg.
Use your one leg to start with, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's perfect. All right, so ready? We're going to rotate and reach up and down. Rotate, reach and down. Rotate, use your stomach. Remember, stomach pulls back, stomach leads to the front. Stomach pulls back to lift the legs and stomach pulls front. Reach and up, reach and to the side. Reach and side and twist, really twist and side, twist. Lisa, even though you're using one leg, try to do the rotation so you're really getting the obliques more, yeah? There you go. And then side. and
I couldn't do it.
here, and lower and lift, lower and lift. Really face the legs so you're rotated and really working those obliques. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Use your stomach to pull your legs up and up and up and up and up. One more and hold, 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 and come back down. Good. All right.
This was not a light and fluffy day.
It's not too bad. I'm not doing too many reps at least, you know? Get a bunch of exercises in with little reps. All right, let's go back to the other side. Now this time I want you to have bent knees, and you can be on your elbow or you can be on your hand, either way. Lift your hips and bring them forward. All right, now squeeze the heels together so you're nice in a long line, and open the leg and close and squeeze. Really squeeze those cheeks together to open the leg. Squeeze the buns and keep the heels tight. Dig the heel into the other heel like a little digger, whatever it's called. I don't know. And open. Good. Now open and hold and pulse and pulse and pulse and pulse and pulse and pulse and pulse. Keep those hips forward and lifted. Push those hips forward. Open, 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 and hold. Now extend the leg out. Take it up and down.
Whoa.
And down, and up, and down, and up, and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Now circle and circle, 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 reverse, circle, 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 and bring it in and come down. Sit up with your legs together, stretch over like a mermaid. Stretch towards the knees. There you go. Good. And then onto the other side. Okay. Ready? Push the hips forward and up. Now, dig those heels together and open and close. Lift and open and open. Keep it going and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. Two more. Last one. Now hold it there and pulse, 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 pulse. Hold it. Take the foot out. Take it up. Take it down. Take it up. Take it down. And up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Now circle. 1 and 2, 3, and reverse. Take it back. And 2 and 3 and down. Sit and stretch over like a mermaid.
My hands are so tight.
Good. And then come down center. Now, you're on your knees. Put your little cushion under your knees. We're going to sit here. Yeah. Start sitting here where we just were, like a mermaid. Put your cushion under your knees. Now we're going to lift up and to the side, and up and down, and up and down, and lift and sit, and lift and sit, and lift and sit, and lift and sit, lift and down, and lift and down, and lift and down, and lift and down. Make it pretty and like a windmill, and down. 2 more, and down. 1 more. and open your arms. Now, you're gonna twist towards the leg and away from the leg. And center, towards the leg, center, away from the leg, center. Really lift your stomach high, lift it up. Pull your pelvic floor up and to the side. And one more. Come center, hold. Now rotate and center. Other side and center. Really use those obliques to rotate and center. Pull those ribs around so you're not using your arms to rotate. Even though they're coming along for the ride, you're using the obliques. And twist. I like to add the arms because I like to pull them. Good. Now bring your legs together. Take your other leg to the side, and we'll do the same thing. All right. And arms to the side, go towards the leg and center, away from the leg and center, towards the leg and away. Good. And lift your stomach. And really reach. When you lift your arm, really lift up and over. Getting a nice stretch. Lift up and over. And center. Lift up and over. And center. Lift up and over. And center. One more. And center. Now rotate and rotate. Center. Rotate. And center. Rotate. And center. Rotate. Center, pull your stomach back, pull your rib back, really use your obliques, pull them, and pull them, and pull them, and pull them, and pull them. Good, come together. All right. I'm surprised the babies haven't woken up.
We should fed them a snack, so I think they're just stuffed.
Did they have a good Thanksgiving too? Did they eat a lot of food?
Yes.
Kind of.
My dog was so bad about table food. I tell you, we couldn't leave anything on the table or it would be gone.
Oh.
Terrible. All right, but I love her. All right, let's go ahead and sit with your legs together, with your feet together. Don't pull them too close to you. Have them far enough away from you that you can sit up nice and tall with your back nice and long. I like to press the arms into my legs to really straighten my back out so that I'm not hunched over. You want to really be lifted in the chest. Good. Now you're going to lift your arms up. You're going to pull up out of your waist. So really stretch your ribs up away from your pelvis. Now, with a flat back, keep pulling your arms. Pull them to go forward. Pull, 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 pull. Go forward with a flat back. Pull, flat back. Flatten your back, Bruce. Chest out. Keep your chest lifted. There you go. Keep your chest lifted as you go down. Keep pulling your hands. Keep reaching away. Now all the way down. Lift your stomach. Lift your ribs. Push your fingers forward. Keep your ribs and stomach lifted high so you're really stretching out the back. Now relax over your legs. Lift the knees, lower the knees, lift the knees, lower, squeeze. You're actually lifting the knees with the inner thighs. So the knees come up, but you're using the inner thighs to lift. Up and down, go down further. Now, hold it there. Keep your head down. Slide your feet forward and together so your legs are long. Stay forward, stay lifted. Reach your chest even more forward so you can try to pass your toes. Grab your toes, pull your heels off the floor. Your arms are bent. Now you're going to straighten your arms and flatten your spine, and then bend your arms and round down and lift. Keep those legs together, Bruce. Keep the legs squeezing together and down and lift. Nice long spine and down and lift. Nice long spine. Hold it. Keep those heels lifted off the ground. Lift your arms up. Take them around to the back. Bring your feet to a pointed position. Bring them in. Lift your hips up. Keep those hips lifted. Lift. Now squeeze those thighs together and extend the right leg. Hold, hold, hold. Squeeze those legs together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lower the leg and switch legs and squeeze. Keep those hips lifted as high as you can. And down. Now extend the leg again. Take it up, take it down. Take it up, take it down. And up. Come on, Bruce, you can do it. You can do it.
I will, just a sec.
Are you hungover again?
No, just food coma.
Oh, my food hangover?
Yep.
I bet. I know. That's why we got to work it all off. But you can do it. And up. One more. And down and down. Now take your hands and point them towards you. Lift your hips up. Now lift up your fingers so that you're in the heel of your hand again, and bend your elbows and straighten and bend, straighten, bend, straighten, bend, straighten. Keep your hips lifted as much as you can. You're in your heel of your hand, really working those triceps. Heel of your hand, heel of your hand. Lift those fingers up. So you're really targeting the triceps. One more, and down. Stretch the arm over your head, pull, and stretch the other side. Are you guys back to work this week now?
Next week, yeah.
That's good. Okay, open the legs. We're gonna do one last stretch. They don't have to be that wide open. What I want you to focus on is that the toes and the knees are facing the ceiling, so don't let them rotate out or in. Reach up tall, open your arms, reach up very high first. First lift as high as you can, and then stretch over. Point your toes and reach them away from you. Pull them like you know those wishbones on the chickens? Like if you're a wishbone. So you're gonna pull those legs away from each other. And then face the leg. Try to keep both hips down securely. Try not to let the hip come up. Really press it down. And walk your hands to the middle. And roll up. And arms to the side. Other side, lift up high, push to the sky, and then reach over. Really keep the opposite hip down. Arm over your head, Bruce. It gets a deeper stretch like this, so that it frames your face. That way you get a nice stretch on the side of your body. Good, really pull those fingers, pull them so that it really pulls you, and then face the leg. And walk to the center and roll up. All right, walk your legs in. And we're done, guys. You did great.
All right, well, thank you.
I did.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go turn on the air conditioning.
Was it not enough, or do I need to make
No,
it
it was good.
for repetition?
It was good. It was a big challenge.
Sure,
It was.
forgot.
Thank you.
All right, bye guys. Bye.
Yeah, have a good day.
You
You
too.
too.
Thanks, Lisa.